Hello, my beautiful people. Today, as you can tell, I'm in my classroom and I figured, where's a better place to talk about my classroom than in my classroom? So today's video is going to be a classroom tour. I titled it completed, but there are still literally like 2 or 3 things that I'm waiting for. I've ordered them and they actually arrive the day after I post this video. So maybe I'll sprinkle them in somewhere in an upcoming video. But for right now, my classroom is, as far as I'm concerned, completed. And so I'm going to give you guys like a quick walking tour or walkthrough tour, look around. I don't know. I'm going to quickly show you guys around my 98% completed classroom. And I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, it might be a lot to ask, but I am still recording in my classroom, so please try your best to ignore any background noises that you hear. But I'm starting with a very quick overview of what my room looks like. Starting at the back of the room, this is my student work wall. So this is where I post any of the work that they've given me that is of good quality and that they've gotten a good grade for. I just did this wall kind of simple just because I like to have students do very creative work, and so I would rather have creative work shine. To make these little things, I bought a few packs of mini clothespins from the Dollar Tree and like a box of thumbtacks, and I literally just painted the clothespins, hot glued the thumbtacks onto them, and I pushed them into the wall. For the most part, they stay and they hold up fine. But for a lot of others, they don't. As you can see, the hot glue and the clothespin, they just like pop off. I find them on the floor when I walk in some mornings. Other times, like this one, the push pin will not stay in the wall. So every day I do like little touch-ups here and there just to keep things looking nice. I have to re-hot glue some pins onto thumbtacks, but for the most part, this wall is done. It stays together. It's beautiful. Right beside my student work wall is my world map wall that says Nuestro Mundo, or Our World in Spanish. And I basically have the map of the Bahamas. If we look right in there, that very tiny country, that is Nassau, that's the capital, that's where I am. And then beneath the map of the Bahamas, I have the world map. Of course, I teach Spanish, so I need to be able to show some Spanish-speaking countries. And in the grand scheme of the entire world, that right there, those few little tiny dots, that is the Bahamas. Immediately to the left of the world map, I have my national symbols, or my símbolos nacionales. This is not a full set of national symbols, so I've heard this is half of a set. And so this wall may change if I ever do decide to get the other half of the set. But as of right now, I have the national fish of the Bahamas, the coat of arms of the Bahamas, the national bird of the Bahamas, the national flower of the Bahamas, the national tree of the Bahamas, and of course, the national flag. Next on the line is my birthday chart. So this is where if I had students coming into my class, I would write their names on the stars. I have it set for February, but we are now in March, so I'm gonna just yank that off and magically change this February star into a March star. There we have it. And then I'm just gonna put that right back up. And then, so if I had students coming in, of course, I would ask them, who has a birthday in March and what day. But as of right now, I don't have students coming into my class. However, I have a birthday in March. So I'm going to put my birthday on one of these little pink stars. I think I want this one, so I'm gonna go in, put my name on there, and my birthday, of course. So hopefully maybe in this month I get students coming into my class. If I do, then any March birthdays will be thrown up there with mine. Next, I have this little craft table. This is where I do like my cutting, drawing. I put my laminator there and I laminate things. My disinfectant stuff are there. I have some markers, my pen cup, and just all of like the smaller things, my stapler, my sharpener, some paper clips. I keep all of that stuff right there out in the open so that I can reach over and get it. And then underneath this desk, I have that little white box with more crafting supplies and things that I can make in there. Then it's my desk. It's very messy looking, but it's functioning. Like everything that is out at the moment, I am using. It serves a purpose. That's why it's out. I could have tied it up a little bit, but this is authentic, you know? Like this is real life. And so I left it just like that. And then, of course, my beautiful view, because when you're on the second floor, you get a view. In this chair, I keep my work purse and my lunch bag, just very simple. And then I have that box right next to it filled with things that I bought a drawer to put those things in. And this pink wall is my student announcement wall where I put up student announcements, of course. The only thing that I'm missing for this wall is a dry erase calendar that I'm putting right there. I ordered it already. It is here. It has arrived. And then right next to that, I have my tarea de la clase, or like classroom homework. In this file organizer, this blue file organizer, I have work that I've either already graded and I need to give back, or new work for the week. So I keep them there. It doesn't look too neat, but it's organized and it makes sense. And then I'm gonna create some folders with homework to put there as well. Of course, my board and my welcome banner on top of it. My board is full of work, notes for students to write if they can't get online, to write it as homework. So that's that, very simple. And then on side of that is my pared de palabras, or my word wall. This is the wall whenever I finish teaching a set of vocabulary, I will put those words on the wall. Right now, it doesn't make too much sense to do that because I don't have students coming in. However, I will put the words up soon and very soon, just so that if they walk by or if they need help with something, all of the vocabulary is there, and like it can help them be more independent. And then the last thing I have to show, which is really the first thing that I had done, was my game/bookshelf. Games on the top, books, and just like reading paraphernalia, reading assistant on the bottom. The only thing that's on the tippity top of that shelf is a box with some Spanish things in it, and then a radio for if I ever want to have them listen to something in Spanish, or maybe just some Spanish music. And then right below my bookcase is a sink. It's not the best looking sink, but because we are still in a pandemic, it's amazing to have a sink right in my classroom. I can wash my hands a billion times in the day if I want to. I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick walkthrough of my classroom. Like I said, I showed you guys mainly it's like 2 or 3 things that I'm missing. So I'm counting this as a win for my first time ever decorating a classroom by myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.